So I'm going to use a general example instead of a any one specific one, because working with Child Protective Services for the year and a half, 2 years that I did, we oftentimes had to push clients to do something that they didn't want to do. um, that was a big part of it. Um, Different workers had different ways of going about it. Um, some were more firm and cop like, in their mannerisms, and some were more kind of therapeutic, soft in their approach. Um, I usually was the more empathetic, kind of soft style myself until I had to be something different. In which case, I could be something different. I didn't like that, but I could do it. Um, because a lot of times the families and stuff they did look at us as the authority. Um, they looked at us, as like an officer, cop, and a lot of times we had police officers with us, so there was a sense of authority there. A lot of times we had to push families to, to seek help, whether it was drug or alcohol help, or push them to get like anger management classes, or to even get away from a specific abuser in the family. Um, and sometimes they didn't see any issues with what was going on, and we had to kind of help them see that there's an issue here. You know, you can't be an adequate parent and use meth every day. You know, it just doesn't work. Um, and sometimes they didn't want to get help with their drug use or whatever the issue was. A lot of times we could get them to understand that there was an issue, and they would actively work with us, um, with a safety plan or some sort of plan, to get the help they needed. Other times it wasn't so easy. Other times we had to physically remove the children from the home, or we had to go to courts. Get the courts mandated to get them the help they need, and it wasn't always pretty. Um, as far as like using MI, as far to motivate them, um, I found that I got more out of them by using an empathetic approach and using the MI skills, which I didn't know at the time were MI skills, to get them to talk, to get them to maybe better understand the situation, instead of just going in guns blazing and saying you're doing this wrong, um, because typically, there were some workers that would come in there just guns blazing and saying, you got to stop doing this, you can't do this, you can't do that, and it would usually shut them down or make them worse. And I saw that, and you know, I felt like there was a healthy balance to it, kind of like the good cop, bad cop kind of role. Um, but using MI as a way to motivate them to get the help they need and to get them to understand that, yeah, okay, things are not well here. Um, I often found did better, and I believe learning more of these soft skills and talking with people is will go a long way, um, to getting people the help they need, either individually or collectively with families, with whatever situation. So I'm finding a lot of useful skills in this motivational interviewing class. So I'm looking forward to using it in practice later.